All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's part two of the big Steve Malzberg panel, and joining us once again, C. Edmund Wright and former Congressman Pete Hoekstra. Gentlemen, we got news today that the U.S. economy grew at its weakest pace since 2012, a meager GDP of 0.1% annual rate, the slowest since the fourth quarter of 2012. You know, they say the weather had a part to play, and maybe the weather did have a part to play, but, you know, for crying out loud, I feel like it's Groundhog Day. You know, nothing gets better. Nothing gets better. It stays the same. We're stuck in this malaise, if you will. Sorry, Jimmy Carter. And what's Obama talking about today? Today he's talking about the minimum wage. Like that's going to solve anything. It is just. It would be hysterically funny if it wasn't so inept and incompetent, Congressman.
Well, number one, we didn't get the news today. You and I and others have. We've seen this for the last 5 months, for the last 5 years. The only thing is we got confirmation, but we've seen a very, very slow recovery. And you're absolutely right. The president is doing all of his policies. They're creating this. He's talking about minimum wage. They don't want to talk about Keystone Pipeline. They're anti-fracking, national security. We could be the energy powerhouse of the world. Use that to promote democracy and freedom around the world. And the president and this administration just says no, no, no. They've got a National Labor Relations Board that is out of control, scaring businesses. Obamacare, 0.1% growth.
And Congressman,
feeling it.
Yeah, and Edmund, you know, the EPA just won a victory yesterday in the U.S. Supreme Court with their regulation of the coal industry. Now coal plants all over the country are going to have to close down.
Yeah, that's going to help. That's going to help the GDP. But, you know, I haven't heard such a lame excuse, you know, on the size of something about cold weather since George Costanza complained about shrinkage on Seinfeld. I mean, this is, you know,
no, wait a minute. The irony here is we're doing the war on coal, the war on natural gas and oil because of global warming. And now global cold, or at least North American coal, is slowing the economy down. These guys can't talk their way out of a paper bag anymore.
No, and you know, in a related story, while people are fleeing the U.S. economy, except for certain states, you know, Toyota's pulling 5,000 people out of California, moving to Texas. So, you know, again, I think we can look and see that this liberal economic policy is not working anywhere, and where we do have little semblances of hot spots in the economy, as Congressman Hoekstra said, it's related to energy, because we should be the next Saudi Arabia.
All right, quickly, guys. Edmund, do you think the Commissioner Sterling did the right thing? I'm sorry, Commissioner Silver did the right thing?
Well, you know, look, I've got no problem if the NBA owners, under their, you know, bylaws, want to do that. I am a little bit concerned, though, that we have a private recorded conversation that can destroy someone's career. And, oh, by the way, I'm really concerned when anyone says the language, "There's no room for anyone that thinks like you do." That is, didn't the New York governor say that just a few weeks ago? That is chilling.
Congressman?
It's a chilling comment. The president is in Malaysia saying that we've got problems on this. I think what happened in this case, it shows that America does know how to deal with outrageous behavior. It doesn't require government laws. You know, the NBA responded. Maybe, you know, they responded harshly. They were very critical. The public's responded. You know, the American system is a self-correcting system where he's equating us to what's going on in other countries around the world. No, we deal with it. He's in Malaysia and refuses to meet with opposition leadership that's being persecuted and prosecuted in Malaysia. He should have been standing up, not saying, you know, we're kind of like you. No, we're different. We deal with it. Now you deal with it and be more open and have more opportunity and freedom in your country.
Right. You're referring to a bite we played yesterday, which is that he stood there and said that we're still dealing with the legacy of slavery and segregation and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, he loves trashing the United States, Edmund, overseas, doesn't he?
Yeah, and I would, you know, bring up just this inconvenient fact. Donald Sterling donates to liberal causes and liberal candidates. So, I mean, this is just a typical hypocritical liberal racist, and you know, he got caught.
All right, guys, I appreciate it. Always great to talk to you, and we'll have you both back on the panel very, very soon. So I thank you both very much.